Hello, my beautiful people. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Goretti and I am the counselor at Butterfly Project. Today, I just wanted to touch on something that I kind of missed out a little bit on my last video on energy. If you did watch that video, it is in regards to faith. So we just had Thanksgiving in Canada, so happy belated Thanksgiving to those who are here and did celebrate. And of course, Thanksgiving always gets us to really look at what we're thankful for. However, we should be doing that on a daily basis, of course. But you know, we're human, right? So we usually take things for granted. And usually until we don't have something anymore, then we realize what it is, that we did have, right? So, in the whole kind of idea of thankfulness and energy and all of those things, I started thinking about what was the number one thing that got me through the tough times? What was the number one thing that got me to have success in my life? What was the number one thing that helped me to be able to, create the life that I have and to have those good things that I am so thankful for, right? And what it really boiled down to, if I chose one thing, it is actually having faith. Right. And, there were those times that, maybe I wanted something, maybe it was money, maybe it was health, maybe it was to do with relationships, whatever it was. People tend to look at things logically in a linear fashion. And that isn't really how life works, but that is how our ego mind works. And, people would look at my life and say, you can't have this. And, that's wishful thinking. And what are you doing? That's too much of a risk. Or how are you going to get out of this, difficult situation? Each and every time I got through it with faith. Now, faith is believing without seeing, right? So in order to have these things happen in our life, in order to get the good stuff, in order to have the miracles, right? We have to have faith. So without faith, really, there's kind of nothing. If you think of anybody that has shared their success story, and I'm just thinking of famous people and things like that, they all say the same thing. Doors were closing. People were telling me I was crazy. Stop, going after that. Can't you tell it's not going to happen? And the number one thing they'll say that got them through was just having that faith and belief in the unseen. All right. My late pastor used to always say, don't listen to the peanut gallery, right? People aren't living your life. So if you believe in something, if you really want something, no matter what is showing up in your reality, if you have faith and belief that it will happen, what has happened in my life is 10 times out of 10, it happens. But it takes faith. And faith is not for the faint at heart, okay? Faith takes a lot of guts. Faith takes a lot of courage, right? For us to continue having faith when something keeps showing up in our world that is not what we want, okay? So faith takes courage. Faith comes from the inside. So if you are going through something difficult, if there are things, especially with Thanksgiving, that maybe you looked at your life and you're like, I am thankful for all these things, but I wish I had this. If there is something that isn't going well in your life or something that you really want, in order to kind of manifest and create it, then yeah, you do have to have faith in the unseen. You do have to have faith, in what it is that you want, believing that it is going to happen before it shows up. It's having that undeniable faith, right, in what it is that you want. So if there's something that you do want, yes, it takes courage. You first have to ask yourself, do I really want this? If the answer is yes, you need to make the decision of, yes, this is what I want, and I am not going to waver, okay? Because faith, right? We don't waver. So if there's something that you really want, you need to believe that it is attainable, that you can achieve it, but you have to do it with that undeniable faith. You don't see it in your reality yet, but you need to believe. Of course, take the actions towards that, but always with that belief that, yes, this is going to happen for me. Having that, unshakable faith in what it is that you want. That is what has gotten me through the tough times. That is what has gotten me the results that I have wanted in my life in many different areas. So it's having that unshakable faith. And you hear about this with people with, illnesses and things like that, major destruction in their lives, that once they set their eyes on something, right, and they had that unshakable faith towards it, they usually attain it. Okay. The other piece, and I'll do a separate video on this, is in regards to connecting to that inner you. Some people, if you want to call it spirituality, your spirit, your higher self, consciousness, whatever it is, but it is important for you to spend that time connecting to that part of you, because that is what is actually going to fuel and help you have that faith. All right, my loves? I hope this was helpful for you. I just wanted to make it short and sweet. I will do another video, like I said, on spirituality. And hopefully this was helpful. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, I would love to have you here as part of this ever-growing butterfly community. Also, share this video with anybody you think it might help, and comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. I respond to all your comments. And if you do want to work with me, my information is always in the description box below. Don't forget to hit the like button as well, because that is what helps my videos get out there. And the thing that I love to do the most, of course, as you guys already know, is to help as many people as I possibly can. And yeah, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos. All right, my loves? And as always, I wish you all peace, love, and light until next time. Bye-bye.